What's up, guys, and welcome to a next watch along. Sorry we are late, but we have finally started. Just a few minutes in the first half, and it's Real Betis versus Sevilla. Sevilla, I should say, Spanish wise. You guys enjoy the stream, as always. This versus now Sevilla on the ball, you know, playing good football as always. Just trying to make their way in to Real Betis half. Was good defending by the Real Betis defender. Contesting, it should have been a throw, which it is. It is a throw. It is a throw to Sevilla, but it was wrongfully called. So Betis has a throw now deep in their half. Trying to play their way out, but loses the ball again to Sevilla. Sevilla, on the ball, regains possession as always and starts their attack. Diego Carlos plays a long ball over the top, finds his man. Should put a ball in the box, cleared by the Sevilla defense. Picked up now by the Real Betis midfielder who plays it inside, finds Canales. Now Taylor on the ball. Sevilla holding their lines. Real Betis starting to come into their own now, playing the ball around smoothly, trying to build up a play, but loses the ball to Sevilla. Now Sevilla tries to make an attack, but is brought down in their half by Nabil Fekir. So it's a Sevilla free kick deep inside their half. Next, another overturn there by the Real Betis team, but they have managed to lose the ball again to Sevilla, who's now on the attack again. Swiftly dribbling by the Sevilla player. Oh, takes a lovely shot, but it's saved by the Betis goalkeeper, Joe Robles. Sevilla still on the ball. Overturned by Real Betis. Clears it. Only to the Sevilla defense retrieves the ball and the attackers start again. Now to Emerson. Emerson loses. Will it be a Sevilla corner? No, they managed to keep it in. Still Sevilla on the ball. Yo, Eptic Rage, welcome to the stream. Diego Carlos plays it wide. Here's Fernando. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little technical difficulties again as we're trying to finalize everything to let the stream work properly. So I do apologize. I do apologize about that. But we have managed to sort it out. So Sevilla. Yeah, sorry, Eptic. I've got some technical difficulties, but we have managed to sort it out. But yeah, as we're back on track now. Sevilla continuing their attack, trying to break the defense of the Real Betis defense, who are holding strong to keep this game 0-0 as it is. Ball in by Sevilla, captured by the Real Betis goalkeeper Joel Robles. Oh, that's Joel Robles was the one who was at Everton. It was it. If anyone in the chat can, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I think he was at Everton, but he's now in the goal of Real Betis. So still 0-0. Real Betis trying to play from back. They come out nicely. Now the ball to Emerson, the Brazilian. Finds Tello, who plays it around. Now out wide to Christian Tello, who makes his way inside, but he loses the ball to Sevilla, who tries to play from the back, but they can't manage to do so, and it's now a throw-in to Betis as they regain possession of the ball. Betis trying to get in their own, trying to get settled in the game, to take the game to Sevilla, but Sevilla has managed to keep their shape and are not being pulled out by the ball by Betis. Betis play a long ball now, loses it to the Sevilla defense, who tries to break from back again, but is also being pressured by the high press of Real Betis. Ball back to the keeper, Thomas Vaklik. Cleared to De Jong, who tries to win a foul. Did he? Referee says play on. Betis now starts to play the ball again from the back. A nice spell of position here by Real Betis for the last 5 minutes. They have really managed to take the game to Sevilla, which we thought this would have been a walk in the park for Sevilla. But Betis are really playing a good set of football right here now. They managed now to lose it. They managed now to lose it to Betis. But still trying to press. Robles plays it well to his teammate, who plays a long ball up front. Nabil Fekir tries to flick on but loses it. Won by Sidibe. Fekir on the ball. Lovely ball out wide to Carlos Alena. Nice bit of football there. Now, ball on. And Taylor tries to take on the defender, but plays it, and it goes out for a Real Betis corner. Ball blocked there by Jesus Navas. And it's surprising that Navas, who was a winger, has now turned into a right back. I'm not sure why, but he's now a right back. Corner to be taken by Tello, Was there an infringement in the box by Borja Iglesias, who brought down defender who brought down the winger, I should say, Lucas Ocampos. Now Sevilla have a chance on the ball. Ball playing in the middle to Fernando, who spreads it wide to Regulon, who plays it back to Fernando, who plays it round to Jules Navas. Tries a cheeky little ball over the top for El Hadi, who is called offside. Not a bad. First off, as you can see, it was the offside. It was a clear offside. So there's no dispute in that. Navas is making an appeal that he was not offside, but the replay shows that he was offside by a mile off. So good first off for the restart of the La Liga. We'll try to do as much games as we can. We also have the Premier League, and we also have the Italian League that's coming up tomorrow. There will be the Italian Super Cup semi-final. I think will be Juventus against AC Milan. That would be a good game, a good start up back to football. As in footballers, take its time coming back, which we all football fans are really excited about that. The fact that we're now getting to see the sport and the game that we love to watch being, back on track. I mean, it's no fans, but it's better than no football. So I'm alright with no fans. We can all watch it or listen or whatever, track it on our phones. So that's better than no football. So game continues. A corner here by Real Betis. Conceded by Christian Tello. So 20 minutes gone in the game. Game still cagey, but Real Betis have really played well, and Sevilla is trying to get into the game. I was a header there, but there was a chance there for the Sevilla defender Jules, who heads wide. That was actually a free header there, but he could not keep his header on target and heads it wide of the post. That should have been 1-0 Sevilla. But now here comes Betis with the ball. Alex Moreno goes in the box. He skips past. He's looking to take the shot. It's blocked by the centre back Jules, but it only goes far as De Jong, who tries to hold it up but loses out. And there is now a foul. Oh, that wasn't there. That was El Hadi. Munayer, I should say. Sorry. Munayer El Hadi. Now here's Diego Carlos on the ball. Taking his time, stepping forward. Plays it wide to Regulon, who plays a lovely ball over the top. Looking for Munir, but it goes out for a Real Betis throw-in. But there's the header again. Clear header there for Jules, but he couldn't keep his header on target and heads it wide. That would have been a sure goal there. The goalkeeper had no chance. So Real Betis now the chose it inside. Real Betis team breaking forward. This is Carlos Alena Plays it wide to Nabil Fekir, who tries to dribble. Turns his man and cuts inside. I've not seen Canales in this game, but ball played wide to Emerson, who is fouled by a compass, which we don't know if it's going to be a foul, but the referee says throw-in. But a heavy tackle there on Emerson. But the referee says it's no foul, so they are continuing. Ball back in play. Real Betis on the ball. Canales. Oh, he looks over the top for Nabil Fekir. He finds him, who is being tackled by a compass, and he wins the ball, and it goes out for a Sevilla, for Real Betis goal kick. Sorry. Showing back the shot there by a compass, which was saved by Joel Robles. Very interesting first La Liga game, back after suspension from the coronavirus, but it's a very, very good game considering the first match back from the coronavirus spell delayed, and it's both teams looking fit. That's a little bit off. A foul there as Nabil Fekir tries to turn Reguilon, but Reguilon brought him down. So it's a Real Betis free kick. Nice to turn there by Fekir and brought down by Reguilon. For this year in football, a lot of new players have stepped up and are now making their name in the sport. And we are always looking for young talent. Now here's Betis playing the ball, starting their attack from back. Ball to Emerson, to Nabil Fekir, who holds it up. But I don't see what the referee is called there. But it's a foul on Munir from Nabil Fekir. So I don't see where the foul is. But the referee says a foul. Jules Koundé got a free header there, and he could not capitalize on that. So now Sevilla back on the attack. Fernando trying to fight his way through, but he is brought down. Referee says play on. Betis trying to start their attack. Nice little bit of footwork there. Looks to go all the way. Can he go all the way? No, Eagles. He's been stopped in his tracks by the defender, Jules Koundé. There's Diego Carlos on the ball for Sevilla. Plays it wide to Reguilon. Reguilon plays a lovely ball inside to Munir. Down the flank. Munir on the ball. Looks to take on his player, but he has to track back. He does beat him. Puts a lovely ball inside the box. Oh, and a chance there to go 1-0 up. A header by De Jong, which sees it goes wide. That was a good chance for Sevilla to take the lead there. Lovely bit of footwork there and skill by Munir, who plays a lovely ball into De Jong. But De Jong, as Koundé, couldn't keep their header on target, and it now goes out for another goal kick. So, not a bad of football. What we need to see in this game now is a first goal. If we can see a first goal in the game, I definitely think the game would open up and we'll see a lot of shots coming in. But I mean, the football has just started back. All players maybe a month back into training. So I'm not sure if they're all, match fit. So they're just taking their time getting back into shape. But Munir again takes on Emerson, but this time he wins it. Emerson managed to win the ball, but after throws the ball outside for a throw into Sevilla, which will be taken by Regulon. Ball in the box to Sevilla. Munir tries to get it, but he loses out. Oh, lovely bit of footwork there by Carlos Alena, which sees him fouled by Joan Jordan. So now it's a foul for Betis, but they're showing this header again, which they're saying it should have been a goal, definitely. From my point of view, it's a free header. So I'm thinking that should have been a goal, but no goal there for them. Munir tries to take his player on, but he's brought down by the Sevilla, by the Betis midfield. Foul. Referee blows his whistle. Fernando looks over, asking the referee to book the Betis player, but we don't see that process happening right there. It was Oliver Torres being brought down there, but game resumes. Fernando on the ball, plays back to his goalkeeper, Joel Robles. Headed on, but only as far as the goalkeeper. Sevilla now back, starting from the back there. Back to Joe Robles, he plays it long. Betis not playing bad, trying to work their way out, but Sevilla giving a press and trying to get the first goal in this game. It's their home game, so they would definitely want to take the game to Betis and score, put their name on the score sheet first. Fekir looking like he's struggling. Not sure. It looks like he has an injury, but hopefully it does. So at half an hour gone in the game, the players now taking a water break. I'm wondering, was that to do, if this is to do with the coronavirus, or there is a like a heat wave or a thing like that. Because normally when they pause the game for half an hour, it would be like a heat wave or something, but the game has paused. The players are now getting water, hydrating on the sideline, and now they're walking back onto the pitch. So I've not seen that in the German league, so I am wondering what's happening here, but we have to just watch and see. Waiting for play to resume. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you, Joshua, for subscribing. I appreciate that. What are your predictions towards the game, guys? Where do you see this game going? Sevilla on the attack. Nabil Fekir. Ooh, Nabil Fekir looks to beat his defender. What's a wonderful tackle there by Diego Carlos. Another young, talented defender who is now seeing their way to make a name in the sport of football for themselves. That was lovely. Fernando on the ball. Fernzo. Oliver Torres plays it wide looking for Reguilon, but it's ushered outside. But that's a lovely piece of tackle. Fernando on the ball. Plays it back to Diego Carles. Still a cagey first half. Both teams trying to find their rhythm. Not a bad game. We're just waiting for the first goal in this game. I think Chris says Fekir will go win. Love a bit of football. I mean, Nabil Fekir. I am not sure why Nabil Fekir has turned down a move to join the Premier League and also other top leagues that were off, like out to get him. Fekir was an absolute one of the top prospects in football, so I'm not sure why did he turn the move down, because he was very a lot of teams were very interested in getting Nabil Fekir, but he offered to take a move to the La Liga, which, not saying the La Liga is a bad place to be playing your football, but I mean, for a man of his class, I think that Fekir would have been a top player if he was to join one of the major teams in football. So it's really shocking. It is when you look at it. I didn't expect that from Fekir, but he's a really good player, which, in my opinion, if was placed in a team at that level, you mean the Liverpools, even Arsenal, you know, Chelsea, a few other teams, he would have definitely pulled some strings in those teams. And I appreciate the two persons that subscribed. I appreciate the subscriptions. I really, it means a lot to me as we're trying to build something here. So just taking our time to get things sorted. Was he pushed? That looks like a push, but yeah, it's a foul to Sevilla. Sorry about that. Still trying to make sure everything is being done the right way and the stream is looking properly, working properly for you guys. The viewers are seeing it from your end. So now here's Munir. He tries to turn his play again, but this time he has to go back to Reguilon, who rocks his play and gets back. There's another cheeky turn there. Reguilon now into to Torres. Plays it wide back to Reguilon, who looks to make a square, but he drops in and plays it back. Ball on Jordan's foot. Plays it long over to Jesus, who controls it perfectly, but loses it now to Canales, who plays inside. Nabil Fekir on the ball. Lovely footwork. Long ball there by Real Betis, who takes it down brilliantly, but intercepted by Navas. And now back to the Sevilla team, who controls the midfield of the game with Fernando, Oliver Torres, and John Jordan. Ball out wide now to Lucas Ocampos, who plays a lovely ball over the top looking for Reguilon. Reguilon controls it. First touch not that good, but he goes in the box and he fouls his Sevilla opponent to try to recover the ball. And now the foul to Betis, who takes it quickly. Oh, Fekir, the person we are talking about, Nabil Fekir. He makes a good dribble. Dribbles past 3 Sevilla players, but is brought down by Lucas Ocampos. Sevilla really trying to get into this game, but they're held tight at the back there by Betis, who are not making any mistakes to give Sevilla a chance to get a goal. Fekir on the ball, but tries to maneuver too much, but he ended up losing the ball. Now he's on the ground. Don't think it's a foul. Referee says play on, but we just have to watch and see how the game turns out. Nabil Fekir, he has not got up since the tackle and he's still on the ground. The game has come to a pause to see what is wrong with the Frenchman. Good player in my opinion, Fekir is. As I said, I'm wondering why Nabil Fekir is not in a top league across a top team I should say across Europe. But not bad. So it's 40 plus minutes gone in the first half. Score lines remain the same. Sevilla 0, Real Betis 0. As the first half comes to a close, there's a drop ball situation, is it? Drop ball situation in the half of Sevilla. Referee drops the ball at Diego Carlos' foot, and now we're back on the way. Ball at the back there by Sevilla. Plays a wide ball back to Diego Carlos. Long ball played over the top there by Carlos. Looking for Munir, who controls lovely, turns inside. Can he get off a shot? Oh! Lovely football there by Munir. But I think De Jong didn't know what was happening. He got a lovely cheeky pass there by Munir inside the box, but he didn't know what to do with it. tried to play it back across, but it ended up being intercepted by Sidibe. Ball to inside the box, dealt with by the Real Betis defense, out for another Sevilla throw-in. Emerson this time with the interception. Munir again, turning and twisting, plays the ball, beats 2-3 man, plays it around. Good football here by Sevilla, but being pressed by Betis, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Oh, is that a foul? Yes, it's a foul there. Jules Conde jumps, try to out jumps Tello, but falls over and it goes for a foul. No, Navas on the ball, he beats his player, tries to make a square in the box, deflected outside for a Sevilla corner. Nice bit of defending there by Alex Moreno. There's a few people in the stands, but it's not actual fans. It's some of the players. So I see what they're trying to do, but fair play to them. Lovely ball in the box, dealt with by the Sevilla, the Real Betis defense. Ball played back in, intercepted once again. Sevilla now under attack by a counter from Betis. Sevilla players tracking back quickly. Ball to Canales. He plays it wide to Christian Tello. Christian Tello, oh, tries a step over, but it's won by the Sevilla defense. But now loses it again to the Betis player. Back to Christian Tello. He tries for a shot, but it's blocked by the Sevilla defense. Was the ball out there? No, not out. Ball played inside. Referee pauses the game and says Ocampos was outside with the ball. So let's see on the replay there. Yes, that was out. So no arguing that call. A good call there by the referee. Ball back to Joe Robles. No song. Oh, whoa. Really? Are you hearing the song now? You hear the song now? Sorry about that. Oh my word. I put the mute button on the laptop. But apologies. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Ball there. On the flank. Shot there by Navas, but beat away by... Actually, it was Ocampos who takes a lovely shot, but it was blocked. I mean, saved by Joe Robles in goal. Was that the Everton keeper? Was he at Everton? That was a lovely chance there to go 1-0 up, but it was a poor shot. But there you go. The first half comes to a close, which we see 0-0 at the break. Sevilla 0, Betis 0.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder.
satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play away, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's some shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying. But the summer's just sleeps away and I'm eager for its break. And I'm quite sure, like a human chess piece I've been playing, you're coming back for more. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see. Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play it away, well, I'll forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying of you. There's no point in
Welcome back, guys, for the second half of our live football watch along, where Sevilla will be taking on Real Betis. So Betis picking up where they left off. But I mean, we wanted to see more attacking, threats and to goal. But as I said, it's just the start of. It's basically like the start of a new season, if you can call it like that, where most teams won't play up to par because of the delay of the league and the training conditions. Some players gaining weight over this little corona outbreak, so that's one thing to consider. But I think that as the league goes by, we will see a lot more a good improvement in the players. Sevilla on the attack, but again broken down by the Real Betis defense. That was a good interception there by Mark Bartra. Another good centre back passed through the hands of Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid, Barcelona, I should say. But I mean, it was a good move for young Bartra, as in he was a good centre back. But I mean, with the likes of PK, who else was there at that time? I mean, they had a good back four, I should say. So it was hard for him. And now with the sign of, oh, what a chance there by Sevilla to go 1-0, but it was blocked. And a second shot, and it's saved by Joel Robles. I thought we have had our first goal of the game right there, but it was not meant to be. I thought that was 1-0, guys. Trust me. Everyone from tries to go in the box. Alana, oh, looking back for a flick here, but it goes straight to goalkeeper Thomas Vaklik. Lovely ball there by Jesus. But it was blocked. First shot was blocked by Emerson. And the second shot, more like a cross from Munir, it was picked up by the goalkeeper. So, first half started out the same. Second half also the same. So, not sure what's going on, but still 0-0 in this first restart game of the Spanish Premier League 1, which features Sevilla versus Real Betis. We'll throw into Betis. By Moreno. He throws it back to Barcha, who goes back to his keeper, Robles. Back to Barcha. Plays it wide. Back to his goalkeeper, Robles. Back to Bartra. Flicker on the ball. Tries to turn, but sees the opportunity to go nowhere, so he goes back to Bartra, who plays inside to Flicker. Flicker to Canales. Plays it wide to Moreno. Back to Fedal. Alex Moreno tries to go inside. He plays it back to Fekir. Fekir tries to play the 1-2, but it's blocked. A shot blocked there by Fernando. Fekir on the ball again. Whoa, what a turn there by Fekir. Was it a foul? Not a foul. Referee says play on. Now it's a break here by Torres. Oh, an off the ball incident there. Off the ball incident there. What will the referee do right here? They're not going back to VAR, so let's see. Nothing came out of it. I've not heard much about VAR. I've not seen a referee use VAR in this restart. Even in the Bundesliga, I've not seen VAR, so I'm wondering what's the problem. Cross blocked. So another corner kick goes to see there. Oh, block shot again by Emerson. Sevilla really trying to take the lead here. Can this for the first goal? He turns again, he tries to beat his man, but too many touches and it's won and cleared by the Real Betis defense. But it's back to the Sevilla. Kunde tries to take on his man. Puts a square cross. Cleared by Sidibe. Sevilla beginning to turn the screw now, looking for that first goal of the game. Throwing here, Jesus Navas will take. Plays it to Torres. Oh, lovely bit of footwork. Oh, squared in the box by Navas, but it's blocked by Alex Moreno. Still 1-0. I mean, the game is still cagey. We're still looking for our first goal, which can be scored by both teams, or both team has been, enjoying equal spells of the ball. Corner goes in, and it's a foul. Is it a penalty? It's a penalty. Yeah, it's a foul committed by Mark Bartra on the Sevilla striker De Jong. Oh. I mean, he has his hands in his back. But, I mean, it's kind of a soft penalty to give away in a match like this. I'm not sure, but the referee decides to give a penalty to Sevilla. And he's also handed a yellow card. But now we will see what the referee does. For me, I don't think that was a penalty. It's a bit harsh on Bart. I mean, he has his hands in his back, but it was not like a heavy push or tug or anything. But the referee says a foul there, so the penalty will be taken by Ocampos. He goes to his right, the goalkeeper goes to his right. So that's a 1-0. Good penalty by a compass. But I think if the goalkeeper went the right way, he would have saved it. But still, the goal goes down, and it's 1-0 to Sevilla. So we get the first goal of the game. I think we'll see more attacking movement from both sides now. Know that from both teams. But I mean, we can see that Sevilla, both teams I should say, are like, they're not playing their best. But Sevilla now really turning the screw on Betis, trying to finish them off with another goal. But Betis recover. But it's, as you can see, Sevilla has now taken over the game completely. I've not seen anything from Betis since the restart. It's all been Sevilla. Sevilla are now more comfortable on the ball, playing around at the back. Almost 2-0 there. A compass again plays a ball inside to De Jong, but De Jong couldn't put it into the goal, which was, the ball was taken up by the goalkeeper, but still 1-0. Sevilla, I mean, Sevilla, they're playing good football, but I don't think they deserve that penalty. It should be 1-0, even though we need a goal to spark this game up. But now, we need to see a goal from Betis to even the game now. But I think being behind, I think Betis will have to press, and that might cause them by opening up for a counter attack by Sevilla. But I think that was not a foul. I mean he has his hands on his back, yeah. But I don't think it should have been a penalty. Thank you, Selba and Drew Banks, for the comments. We're just trying to, you know, make sure we give our viewers good commentary so they can understand and also enjoy the game. Substitution there made by Real Betis. Christian Tello off, and what's that? Lenes on. I mean, why? I mean, you're losing 1-0. Why take one of your top wingers off to try to come back? Well, you can never tell, because sometimes these players, young players, they have a thing to prove. As you can see, I'm sorry, the match I'm watching, it's a few minutes, maybe just a minute behind. Munir there, pulling the strings again. Plays a lovely ball in, looking for Kunde, who's trying to make up for his miss in the first half. So now a corner to be taken by Sevilla, by Munir, in by Navas, and a flicked on header and put in the goal by Fernando. So it's Sevilla 2, Real Betis none. Real Betis hard done by that soft penalty that was given against them, but that second goal now was a goal we have seen coming by Sevilla, who has been turning the screw this whole second half. We have not seen Real Betis as we saw them in the first half, but a corner flicked on there, and it was headed in by Fernando, who rarely scores goals, but he was in the right position this time to get that one in. So Sevilla have now doubled their lead to take a firm hold in the game. I mean, the game, not the best of games, but you can see that both teams are struggling for fitness, and due to not playing a lot of football due to the coronavirus outbreak. But I mean, Sevilla, they have been the better team overall. I mean, we can see that Betis is really trying to, get themselves into the game, but I think a few more games and they will be back to the good football that they were playing before the coronavirus caused the all football I should say, to go on hold. Well, here's Betis now with Fekir on the ball. Has about 5 man to beat. Can't beat them. I mean, he goes down again. Referee looks away. I think that one was a foul because he beats his man and then he was pushed over by the Sevilla defender. Referee says no foul. So now Sevilla slowing down the game, taking it easy. Ocampos there trying to take on two Betis defenders. Here's the replay. Yeah, that I think that's soft. But I think he should have given it a foul also because he played the man and not the ball. So now Sevilla in the mood. I mean, as we said, they would be open for a counter attack, but that goal was not scored from a counter attack. It was from a corner, which Real Betis failed to clear and deal with, and it cost them a second goal. So now Sevilla trying to put a third one in. Munir doing what he does best. He beats two Real Betis players. Sorry, and he's still on the ball now. And he wins another corner. This is another young talent that I'm surprised that has not been picked up by any other team out there. I think that Munir would have been a good signing if he was to be involved in a club that has another set of talented players around him. There is talent in the Sevilla team, but we're talking the talent to get them to win the league, possibly go far in the Champions League. That's the type of challenging we're talking about. Yeah, Fekir, I get job.
He's still there. Come out. But all the keys in there. Give me those explosives.
Yeah, Munir was at Barca. Yeah, but he was young. And the players ahead of him were in their prime, so I didn't see. He would he would have never gotten the chance that he deserved at Barcelona. So he had to leave. But I think that, like now, since leaving Barcelona for the past 3 years, I think he would have been a good signing for any team that's playing in the top flight. Like maybe, Atletico Madrid, teams like that are actually challenging for the league. He would do good in teams like that. But being in Sevilla is not a bad team. They have always pressured some big teams by beating them. Some teams hate playing against Sevilla, but alright, they are okay. But I would love to see Munir in a better team than the Sevilla team because he has a lot of talent and he knows how to get away from players, from his opponents. So I definitely see him. But in terms of Real Betis, they really are like a one-man team. They don't really play together. Most of the chances I've seen they're creating are trying to play. All of them come from like one person dribbling. Fekir dribbling, Emerson dribbling, Canales dribbling, Moreno. It's not like a team. They're not playing together. Ball played in there by Alex Moreno and a chance there by Igles to get off a shot, but he heads it. The ball hung up too long in the air, so he couldn't generate the amount of energy and power needed to get the header on target, but he heads it wide. So the game remains 2-0. Now, Real Betis will make their change. Off comes Borja and Alena. And in comes Joaquin. He's been playing for a long time. I'm surprised he's still playing. And let me check. And in for Bora what's it? Iglesias. It's Moran. But Joaquin, he's been playing for some time now. Not bad. Should should Betis get a goal? The last 20 minutes of the game would be tough on Sevilla, who are now sitting back and allowing Real Betis to get into the game. But we will definitely see what goes on. Seventy minutes gone in the game. Sevilla 2, Real Betis 0. I can see, I mean, Betis are really, they're trying, but you can see that their gameplay, for all that football that they have not played in a long while, you can see that they're not together. Sevilla player on the ground, Munier on the ground, looks to be injured, like he's saying he's been knee cupped by a Real Betis player. Medics now want to check him out, waiting on the replay to see what really happened in this situation here. Let's see. Oh, nothing really. It's just a little bounce by the Betis player, but Munier has come out being affected by it. So our next pause in the game. Can anyone tell me, is this something that they're doing because of the coronavirus, where they pause the game like 30 minutes in the half, and everyone stop for water break, and then they start again? Can someone tell me in the chat? Or is it like, I don't think it's a heat wave why they're doing this. I think it's because of the coronavirus. So, a few changes by Sevilla. Ocampos. Ocampos is off. On comes Banega. And De Jong is off. And on comes Nessiri. And Munier being substituted for Suso. That's the end of Munir's spell. Hopefully he's not injured. Suso was in the AC Milan team, now back in Spain to play some football again. Was one of the next upcoming talents of the Spanish Armada, but has failed down the pecking order. Eptic Ray says possible Heat. Yeah, possible. Oh, good play down the flank there by the Betis player. But it's blocked by Diego Carlos. Now Betis have a chance to play the ball around and try to build their confidence to get back a goal, get themselves back in this game. But so far Sevilla has held their nerve, not making any mistakes. So I think this game is over for Real Betis. Even though in football you can never tell. Games can turn just like that. Sevilla on the attack. Banega played well, got ball across the goal, but too close to the keeper. Joel Robles. Canales plays the ball to Fekir. Fekir dribbles. Lovely ball played over the right side there. Oh, lovely beating. Could this a chance here? Oh, that was a chance for Real Betis to score a goal back, but it looks like there's some infringement in the box. No, it wasn't. It was a missed opportunity. He was trying to do a cheeky finish, but mistimed the ball. Ball went through his leg and goes for a Sevilla goal kick. Another change here by Real Betis. Alex Moreno leaves the pitch. To replace by Pedraza. How many changes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 changes. There's 5. I've seen it in the Bayern Munich match versus Paradon a few weeks ago, and it's also 5 changes. What's happening there? Is it because of the coronavirus, or there's like a heat wave across Europe that I don't know about? Sevilla looking to make their 4th change of the game. Betis trying to get a goal, passing it from back, but being pressed by the high line of Sevilla. But they managed to regain confidence to start their attack again, and now they're looking to go forward once more. Lovely ball played in the box by Padra, but it's intercepted by Diego Carlos. And he comes inside again. Oh, takes a shot, but it's a very soft shot. And it goes straight through to the goalkeeper, Thomas Vaklik. Still 2-0 Sevilla. I think I've done enough to win this game. I mean, as I said, the 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 penalty that was given to Sevilla to give them the first goal in this game, I don't think it was a penalty. I think that it was too soft. But I mean, the referee saw different, so I have to give the referee the benefit of the doubt towards what he saw that made him give a penalty there. But I think Betis were playing the better football, but it ended up that they lost out by that penalty. Now the change is made, and I think that's Vasquez off. On, I should say. Let's see the changes. 1 minute, guys, as I check the updates. So Torres is off. Olivier Torres is off, and on for Olivier Torres is Vasquez. Is it 2 changes? I saw 2 changes, so not sure what went on there. But it's 2-0 Sevilla. 80 minutes gone in the game, 10 minutes to go plus added on time, plus stoppage time I should say. But so far Sevilla in smooth cruising, smooth sailing position in this game, leading Real Betis 2-0. I don't see Real Betis coming back from this unless they pull off a massive miracle in this game. But so far for them, I've not seen much. I doubt they have a shot on goal today for the whole 80 minutes so far of the game. I've not seen a shot on goal. So I don't see them scoring 2 goals in the next 5 minutes. I think Sevilla will score again. I think it will end 3-0. And the other change was Reguilon off and on come Escudero. That was a change. So Betis maintains possession of the ball. Plays a lovely ball in the box, but it's squared. It's cleared by Conde. Betis enjoying a long spell of the ball. But is he offside? I'm not. For that Fernando goal. I mean, as I said, there's no VAR. I don't see VAR. So I don't know what to say about what's happening there, but still 1-0. I mean, still 2-0 to Sevilla. Betis, we can see Betis is finished. I mean, Canales, good player, good central midfield player, but yet he's still in a team that he should be in a better team. As I said before, Nabil Fekir, also a good attacking player, but he finds himself in our next team. I don't know. As I said, I don't know why he chose to go to Real Betis. Could have went to Valencia. Could have went to even Sevilla. He could have went to Atletico Madrid, but and in England, I think he was being pursued by Liverpool, but he turned down the chance and he went straight to La Liga. So we don't know what happened there. But before the coronavirus outbreak, Real Betis was doing very good. So I don't know what happened to Real Betis, but they were doing very good in the league earlier before the outbreak. So I'm really not sure. Not seen much of Sevilla since the second goal. They have just been taking it easy.
I was the first one. People don't even stand you. If you want to the box.
Oh, lovely ball there by Joaquin.
Okay,
Back to Joaquin. Oh, lovely shot there by Joaquin, but it's blocked by the Sevilla defense. Not a bad player, this Linus brother. But I mean, there's not really nothing really going their way. Still 2-0. What the big difference was for Real Betis in the second half was the introduction of Joaquin, who is really playing the strings. But Betis still trying their best to get back in the game, but eventually play the ball out. Sorry. What a ball there by Joaquin to Fekir. Diego Carlos. What a shot, what a block shot there by Diego Carlos. That definitely going in. That would have been 2-1. But I think Betis deserve a goal. I think with that penalty that was given against them, I think they really deserved a goal. So now it's 87 minutes gone in the game. 2-0. Sevilla cruises to the first win in the La Liga since the start back of the La Liga. So they will definitely get the first win back of the restart. We have some games on tomorrow. Let's just check up on the games tomorrow. We have tomorrow we have Granada versus Getafe. That will be played at 6:30 UK time, as in we're in the UK. And Valencia versus Levante. That should be a good game. That's all. That would be played at 9 o'clock UK time. 9 p.m. And then we have in Italy we have the Coppa Italia, which Juventus will take on Milan. That would be a very interesting game. I think everybody will be trying to watch that game. And then we have in the Bundesliga, we have Hoffenheim against Leipzig. So we don't know which game we should do tomorrow, but I think that Juventus Milan game, a lot of people will be watching that game, and I think we'll do the Valence. I mean, I think I'll just go ahead and do the Juventus game also, even though we'll be in competition with the other streamers who are going to do that game. As in, that game will see the likes of Ronaldo and Zlatan, a face up against Zlatan Ibrahimovic again, which both squads, Milan not having the best squad now, but a few good players there. But sorry, trying to win his second cup since leaving Chelsea with the Europa League. So 90 minutes gone in this game. As I said, I don't see any way back for Betis. The game is coming to an end soon. 6 minute added on time. So unless Betis get a wish from a genie, I don't think they'll be coming back in this game. I think this game is done and dusted. Sevilla will take the 3 points. And let me find the La Liga table so I can let you guys know what's going on in the La Liga table. With this win from Sevilla, where will it take them in the table? So Sevilla, this win will take them on 50 points with a game extra to Barcelona and Real Madrid on 27 games, who have 56 points to Real Madrid, 58 to Barcelona. So Sevilla will go 6 points behind Real Madrid, 8 points behind Barcelona. Now Betis will remain in 12th place on 33 points. Atletico Madrid having a good spell in the Champions League. I think the Champions League has been cancelled, but they are having a good one in the Champions League, beating Liverpool in 2 legs. But they're in 6th place on 45 points, so they're way off from the top. I think they can get in the top 4 to secure Champions League football, but so far they are way off. So Sevilla, they've been living up to their expectations. They continue on the form that they have left off from, still in 3rd place, pursuing Barcelona and Real Madrid. Still 2-0. Sevilla just passing the ball around Betis, knocking the life out of them. But they're still, I mean, fair play to Betis, who are still pressing Sevilla on the ball. But they have already given up. We can see that. The Sousa. Oh, Sousa cuts inside on his favorite left foot. Takes a lovely shot, but it's blocked and now out for a corner. So Sevilla not not chilling out because they are leading 2-0. They're still on the attack, looking for a third goal. 2 minutes left in the game. And Sevilla still looking for another goal. Oh, ball in the box. Kunde again with a header. This time heads it for a goal kick again. He's gotten a few chances to score, but he's not taking any of them. Foul on Vasquez from Lenez. Not Vasquez, it was actually Escudero. So Sevilla still pushing for another goal. As you can see, as I said, my tracker is a few seconds, about 40 seconds quicker. Navas captain his side to this win. Sevilla. I mean, looking at, earlier I said Sevilla's team cannot challenge for the title, but maybe I was not looking at its stats. But this, as you can see, have, they're really in a position to challenge. They're in third place, so we could see something developing here. But I think the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona, I don't see them slipping up in this league. But it was a good game for Sevilla, a workout game to get him back to challenging for, like, pressing Barcelona and Real Madrid for the top spot. But they continue on the winning form, taking it to Betis, who's still struggling in the 12th place. Not in relegation or anything, so they're okay for next season to build again. Betis has a good squad of crop of players. Still need a few more signings to make that squad even challenge for Champions League or Europa. They're in the Europa League spot, but they're mostly in the Europa League, but for Champions League. But it was a good game for Sevilla, and it was good for us to see the restart of football coming back very slowly. So this is the week when our football return, and hopefully we can back to what we are used to on weekends and weekdays. So I thank you guys for coming in today, who liked, who subscribed. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the Juventus versus Milan Coppa Italia game. So thank you for checking in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Peace and love.